Hello everyone, my name is Kaseem. Welcome to the $1 Million Challenge. So in today's video, we are going to talk about ARK Invest, right? I invested in this company quite a long time ago, and I must say this is one of my worst investments. Now, I went along with some of the things that the CEO, the founder, the lady, ARK Invest lady, her name is Cathie Wood. Now, I believe in a lot of things that she talks about because she invests in Tesla and stuff like that. And what I realize is that you're mainly investing in Tesla. All the other companies that she invests in, pretty much no good. And they are not companies that are profitable and are going to be profitable in the near future. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm looking to sell ARK Invest. Okay, when I first invested, it was around 2020. So can't even imagine, it's been 4 years now that I invested. It was around 2020, and I put in roughly about, I think I was putting money little by little. And so this is what I'm looking at right here. When I invested in ARK Invest here, it was roughly around November, October 2020. All right. And what I was doing is I was putting a little bit of money every day, and I aggressively invested in it. But the mistake that I made was I invested in it at the wrong time. Now, basically, I started investing in it at the very top, right? Because I remember it only went up for a little bit, and then all I've experienced was it going down. Now, luckily, I sold it around some point here, which I'm going to show you guys in a bit. So around this time, and then I sold a huge chunk. I sold it down to owning like 300 in there, and over time pretty much I've left that 300 over time. And what is happening now is the 300 has pretty much grown to roughly about $1,000 now. So the total cash that I put in was right here. That's the total net cash that flowed in. I didn't make profit. So I was not confident in some of the stuff that I was hearing from Cathie Wood. I mean, as an investment manager, right? I'm giving her money to manage, put it into other things. So that way, maybe my picks is not the best, right? Maybe her picks will be way better than mine. And if our fund grow, that means the money that the places that she invests, if that grows, maybe my money will grow too, because my job is to grow my money, right? So what happened was she basically was not growing the money, all right? If we look here too, right now we are currently in the peak. Go watch the video that I made not too long ago talking about how the market is so high right now, and at this point I want to sell out of stock and use that money to invest into my Turo fleets, my Turo car rental business, pay down cars, buy some more cars, stuff like that. And here is part of the process here, right? Because I'm looking to raise money out of my portfolio, and I'm going to be selling out of some companies that have done well, some that I haven't done well. I'm going to be just selling across the board. I'm going to sell 30% of my portfolio. That's roughly about $30,000. I'll still leave about $70,000 in the portfolio and let it grow. And I'm trying to work on the portfolio to make it a strong portfolio, even stronger than it is. So right now, ARK pays dividend. I'll probably get something at the end of the year, but they pay about 36 cents per share. Now, I'm looking to completely get out of this. So I'll be going ahead and I'll be selling out of pretty much everything, because I would say for me, I jumped in this investment at the wrong time. So I really should have timed this investment. So that was probably not right for me. I should have waited when it was down and just timed it. I mean, if I look at 5 years, right? The best time to have invested in this was during COVID period, which was roughly about 4 years ago. And COVID period was roughly around like this time that I was investing. And he has already seen a lot of gains by then, right? So it would have been much better for me to be investing in it at this point. So that was the mistake that I made. But nonetheless, you live and you learn. And what I'm going to do with this fund is I'm going to be selling out of everything Cathie Wood related. So I'm cutting my losses, and I'm going to take some of the profit out and invest it in the car rental business. So I've gone through the process to sell everything in that particular portfolio. Now this is what it looks like. I'm selling out of ARK, the proceeds should be about 1,122, and you guys can see here there's like cells here, and we've got about 7 cells. So quite frankly, the S&P 500 is very high at the moment. The market is like legit up. So at this point, you know, like if you look here, right, the S&P 500 is basically 500. Like this is quite high. The market is at the very, very top. So most stock have that sentiment of going up at the very top. Now, whenever a stock gets to the very top at that point, it tends to pull back. Okay, so look, the market moved up here and came down. It moved up, came down. Obviously, this was COVID time. But you see, during COVID time was the best time to invest at the bottom here. And I was investing a lot. And you can see a huge boom, right? Now, we've passed this boom right here. We're pretty much, okay, at the top here, we're like, the S&P was at 477. Right now, the S&P is hovering about $500 per share, right? So that is high. That's the all-time high. And some people will take profit, you know, at some point. So for me, it makes sense for me to go ahead and raise money at this point, even though like this one is really down, but this is probably the highest it's going to be for a while, right? So this would be the best time for me to take my losses on this one and keep it pushing. Now, I do have pretty decent gains, and I'm looking to sell out of ultra aggressive. Of my Warren Buffett holdings, it kind of overlap with what I have and what I'm trying to invest in. So I want to clean my portfolio up. Again, the market is high. It's at the highest point it's ever been, ever. So I would love to sell into this because there will be something that will bring the market down. And when the market gets down, I want to be able to regroup and rehash things together. And after I've gotten rid of all of this right here, I want to be able to get back into the market and be able to like have the money to be able to go in and be more selective of the type of company that I've invested. Now, that is what I'm planning on doing. It has to go. It has no choice. And all this other 4 is still going to go. So stay tuned for those. I will be recording on this portfolio, telling you why I'm getting rid of it, pretty much on the reasons why I'm getting rid of it and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, until next time, see you later. Love you all. Bye.